everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today. In this video, I want to discuss the concept of feeling it real and what it actually means. Before I get started, all my products and services are listed below. If you're looking for weekly group coaching, you can join my membership program. If you are interested in one-on-one coaching, you are welcome to book a session with me. You can also get your own ultimate manifestation packs that would be customized by me based on your end goal, circumstances, and limiting beliefs. It is my only but my best selling product up until now. Hundreds of people have purchased it and it has been really impactful for them. So, feeling it real is a concept that has been coined by Neville. And I really do agree with this that feeling it real manifests your desires. Now, where people get stuck is in understanding what this concept actually means. When people are trying to learn how to consciously create and they come across the word feeling, they immediately jump to emotions. They assume that when the word feeling is being used, it's directly connected to emotions and nothing else. So in this video, I want to make the difference between feelings and emotions very clear so you understand that the concept feeling it real has nothing to do with your emotions. So let's go through some basics once again. When we say that your thoughts create your reality, what we mean to say is that your thoughts have the ability to influence the way you feel because your feelings come after there has been a thought already in your mind. But usually what happens is the time period between you having that thought and the feeling coming on is so little that we are not able to realize that these things actually happen separately. You don't always come into some feelings randomly or come into certain kind of emotions randomly. There's always a thought that precedes both of these things. So to map it out for you, your thoughts will influence the way you're feeling. Your feelings then might or might not generate any kind of emotions. Now that directly impacts your state of being. When we say your state of being, your state of consciousness, your state of awareness is what manifests, which means you manifest what you are, not what you want. And what you are is your state, and your state is what you are feeling. If I'm someone who feels anxious and fearful throughout the day, and that's basically my dominant personality, my state of being is dominantly of a person who is fearful and anxious. So your feelings directly determine what state of being you are in the moment or dominantly. So if I have to reverse it, your state of being manifests, which is determined by your feelings. So yes, feeling it real manifests, and that is very important. And you will understand very well why it's important and how you can feel it real by truly understanding the meaning of this concept. Again, I want to emphasize on this part that your feelings and your emotions are two different things. They are not one and the same, and feeling it real does not mean feeling emotions. You might have a certain feeling, but it might or might not be followed by an emotion. Feeling is a very broad category. It includes many things, and emotions is one part of it. I'll give you a few examples to clearly understand how feelings are not related to just emotions. So if you pick up something that has a different kind of texture, you can also pick up a lemon or an orange or a tennis ball. Me touching this texture right now, I'm feeling it. Okay, there are no emotions over here. Now that was an example around a tangible product. Now I'm going to give you an example around an experience. I'm sitting in this beautiful garden. The weather is really lovely today. I'm feeling all of these things, but I am not going through any kind of emotions right now. Feeling it real means something being a fact for you, it being your truth. For me, it's a very clear fact right now that I am sitting in this beautiful garden. There's a lot of greenery around me. There's a lot of nature around me, and that's a fact. I don't have to feel any kind of emotions during this time. Now, can I feel emotions? Yes, I can. Maybe I did feel some kind of really happy emotion 1 year back when I came here and saw this beautiful place for the first time. Or if I leave from here and I feel like I wouldn't get to see this place again, that time I might feel an emotion of, feeling sad or feeling low. Or someday I might just stand here and start admiring this view and express a lot of gratitude. My gratitude can make me feel emotional. But right now, me sitting here, me filming, I see this every day. I'm used to it. No, I'm not going through any emotion, but I'm feeling it real because this is real for me. Look at this sentence. You're supposed to feel it real. It's not feel your emotions. What does real mean? Real means something that is a fact for you, that is a truth for you. And me sitting in this beautiful place is a truth for me right now. It's very, very real for me. I can feel it real very easily. Now I'll give you an example that is related to your inner world. You can feel worthless sometimes if you are someone who has ever felt that. That can be a very hollow feeling within you. But it's not necessary that it will be followed by some emotions. When you dwell in a feeling a lot, it might or might not create certain emotions. So if you dwell in this feeling of worthlessness a lot, you might end up feeling low, sad, or emotional because of it. Feeling proud in itself is just a feeling. Now, it might be followed by an emotion of happiness or not. One of the best example of feeling it real are your dreams. When you really have a dream that was quite long, you wake up feeling it real. If you had a dream about visiting a place or eating something or interacting with someone you have never spoken to, when you wake up for a few minutes, if that dream was really, really detailed, you will feel it very real. But you might not have emotions around it, or you might have emotions around it. But feeling it real does not mean feeling emotions. That can happen, but it's fine if it does not happen. Feeling it real means you knowing something is real in that moment. So when you are doing techniques for those 10 minutes, for those 15 minutes, while you're doing your affirmations or your visualization, you are in that scene feeling it real. So yes, feeling it real is what manifests, and it manifests because that is what determines your state of being. And your state of being, your state of consciousness, who you are, will manifest what you want. And that is the whole reason why we are trying to match our thoughts, our beliefs to what we want, so that similar kind of feelings are generated when we are practicing techniques and we become our desire rather than trying to get our desire from outside. Because once we become our desire, that will by default show up. So don't worry about feeling emotions. Emotions are a byproduct of you dwelling on something for a long time. You might experience emotions or you might not experience emotions based on the kind of person you are, and it does not matter. You don't have to feel heavily emotional or happy. You just have to feel it real, which means if you take your attention off everything that's going on outside and just understand that while doing my techniques, I'm stepping into this imaginal world. You can call it your fairyland, just something that you used to do as a child when you used to imagine yourself with your crush. During those moments, you actually felt it real. And you will know when you feel it real because you feel it here in your chest, you feel it in your body. I'm 500% sure all of you have had these kind of dreams. You know this feeling that I'm talking about. And I'm sure all of you have sometime imagined yourself with a celebrity, with someone that you had a crush on, and they were not in your life, they were not yours, right? Still, in your imaginal world, you felt it very real. And you can take the help of a lot of things to feel it real. The best thing, for me at least, is music. Music can make you feel so many things. It can also bring so many emotions in you that you did not think of. You might be having such an amazing day, but if you listen to some sad music that really hits you deep, you can get emotional after that. Listening to romantic music makes you feel a lot of things, even if during that time you're single, even if during that time you're not really looking for a relationship. So use these kind of things that will make you feel it real if you cannot just get into that feeling in your imaginal world. So in conclusion, yes, you have to feel it real to manifest. And no, feeling it real does not mean feeling emotions. It's just your truth, it's a fact, and that's what we are teaching. That's what at least I am teaching in all my videos. You can go back to all my videos and you'll hear me saying these things, that this is your truth, this is a fact, in almost all of my videos, right? So wherever I'm talking about that particular thing, I mean feeling it real. We are making that reality real for us, true for us, within us, and that's when we are going to have it show up in our 3D reality. So I hope I was able to add some value to your manifestation process. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a great week.